Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm filming the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid XLE. As you guys can see, it's right behind me. My tester is painted in this black exterior color with these silver accents here. Looking here at the front fascia, I want you guys to comment down below, what do you think about the Avalon? Honestly, I think the Avalon is the most handsomest car in Toyota's portfolio. I don't like the styling of the Toyota Camry, but looking here at this grill is massive. A lot of people don't like this grill. They say it's too big. It looks like it's going to eat you, basically. There's that blue painted Toyota emblem there to signify that you have the hybrid version of the Avalon. The taillight's going to be a full LED design with an LED turn signal, automatic high and low beam. There's this opening here to put an air curtain over the wheels to give this thing the best fuel economy as possible. But open up the hood here of the Avalon. This has Toyota's 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. It does have variable valve timing. It's paired with 2 electric motors. And it does have a CVT transmission. As the Avalon sits to its around 3,600 pounds. Fuel economy is rated at 43 in the city, 44 on the highway, and 44 combined. So it does get really good fuel economy numbers. But shutting the hood here of the Avalon, I want you guys to comment down below, what do you think about the exterior styling? Looking at the side proportions here, these have the Michelin tires. These are 215/55 width tires. They're a 17-inch alloy finish. I like the wheel finish here on the Avalon. 4 disc brakes for all 4 wheels. Honestly, I like these wheel setup here. It looks really nice. There's this hybrid badge on the door. It looks really nice as well. LED turn signal. They're on this mirror caps. My Tesla does have a standard sunroof, not a panoramic sunroof. But looking at the side profile, the wheelbase for the Avalon is 113 inches with an overall length of 195.9 inches. Honestly, so this car is really long and it does have a lot of rear legroom here in the actual back seat. Making our way to the rear here of the Avalon, full LED turn signals. There's an LED brake light and LED reverse light with the Avalon name, which is spelled out. This blue painted Toyota emblem here, your XLE badge and your hybrid badge there. A standard backup camera, LED lights for your tag. Looking down here at this diffuser here, looks really nice. There's these reflectors integrated into the actual bumper. There's no visible exhaust tips back here because this is the hybrid model. Open up the cargo here. Toyota says you get around 16.1 cubic feet of space. Lifting up the low floor here, there is a spare tire instead of a fix-a-flat kit. And the seats do 4 down, 60/40. Sit inside the interior of the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid XLE. Looking at this interior, it's a nice interior. My Tesla has the 2-tone combination in here. But shutting the door here, door sounds nice and solid. But to start up the Avalon, put your foot on the brake and press the power button here. And of course, it's a quiet starter because it used the electric motors to start up the actual car instead of the combustion engine. Looking at the door panel materials, there's this wood. This is real wood trim here. Nice soft touch material there. This aluminum door handle. It is 1 touch up, 1 touch down for all 4 windows. Your unlock and lock controls are going to be there. A nice padded area here to rest your elbows. Some storage down here. Some cup holders as well. Your automatic high beam switch, stability control. Your trunk release, your fuel cap opener. This is a manual telescoping wheel. Nice wheel to hold in your hands. More of that wood trim here on the dashboard here. Soft touch material up here. My Tesla is missing the heads-up display. Looking here at the cluster here, I do have this 7-inch display, the power meter, speedometer. To cycle through this cluster, you can push this little button here. It shows you different things like when your phone's connected, your driver support. This does have forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, your fuel economy. When you get a message, it would pop up on the actual screen. Like I mentioned with the driver's assistance, it does show you here. You can turn those off or on, whatever you would like. In your energy meter here, your Toyota emblem here on the actual airbag cover here. There's some controls here to cycle through this LCD display, a back button to answer the phone, your volume controls, voice command, forward collision warning, lane keep assist, your cruise control, and your radio presets, which is here. Putting the Avalon into reverse here. As you can see, nice backup camera. It's kind of grainy, but it does have trajectory with distance markers. There's another camera mode here. You can click that. It shows you a wide mode there, just in case you want to see something a little farther or something that was coming close to you. Kick it down here. There's the actual sport mode, but honestly, I wouldn't use this because it's not going to win any drag races. Putting it back into park. I have the 9-inch display here. Showing you guys the Apple CarPlay when it's pulled up here. You see nice clean background. I updated my phone the other day. And you see going into Google Maps, nice clean resolution here on the actual Google Maps. The screen's a nice high definition screen here, but going back to the Toyota head unit system here, you can see your energy consumption here. It shows you everything. You have different modes here. You can change the actual color of the screen to a red, which looks like a pink, but you can just change it there. You can click there for the Apple CarPlay. Looking down here, it is going to be dual climate control, heated seats. Surprisingly, there's no cool seats on the hybrid trim. That's the blue power button here to start up the car. The dashboard here does have some soft touch materials, more of that wood trim here. Open up the glove box, is damped, but it's not lined with felt. These seats in here are really comfortable. They hold you in place. I think they're the seats off the Camry, but I like how it has like this different kind of material on them. They hold you in place. I just wish they were cooled instead of heated. And above me, there's just standard sunroof. You can open and close the shade here. Up here, there's going to be LED lighting throughout the whole entire cabin. Your SOS. You can open up the sunroof from here. There's no rear view camera mirror, just a standard mirror there. You have this cup holder here. It does fit my bottle of ginger ale just fine. And behind here, behind this cubby tray, there is a wireless phone charger. If you guys can see, is a wireless phone charger there. Eco button, normal, sport, auto hold, and in EV mode you can drive this thing in electric range only, but I wish Toyota would beef up the batteries to make you have a little bit longer range when it comes to the electric mode only. You get like 2 or 3 additional miles. You only can drive at 25 miles an hour with the EV mode. There's an electronic parking brake, another cup holder here. The center console here is nice and padded with some stitching there. 2 quick charging USB ports in here. Another a standard USB port so you can connect to the Apple CarPlay and aux. You have this removable tray there. It's a deep amount of storage in there, but overall Toyota did a really good job with this interior. There's a nice two-tone interior, but let's hop into the back seat of the Avalon. In the back seat of the Toyota Avalon, shutting the door here. The door sounds nice and solid. The materials do continue to the back. Surprised to see it, Toyota didn't bring that wood trim back here as well. Aluminum door handle here, your window switch, a nice area here to rest your elbows, some silver painted trim here, 2 map pockets, 2 rear air vents back here, 2 quick charging USB ports. The floor back here is not flat, but you can definitely fit 3 full-size adults back here. And Toyota says you get around 40.4 inches of legroom. I do have some foot space underneath this driver's seat here. This is what the seat to where I would drive at. Pulling this armrest down here, there's 2 cup holders with some storage. There's this black piano painted trim here. So Toyota does have some nice features back here. And with the sunroof cutout, like I showed you guys in the front seat, I do have a little bit of headroom here, maybe about 1 inch or 2 of headroom. But if you're 6 feet tall, you have to basically cram your head back into the actual headrest here. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable for someone over 6 feet tall, but I'm only 5'8", so I do have plenty of headroom. So maybe if you have kids that's like 5'8", they could definitely fit back here on a long road trip. And these seats are just like the same material that's in the actual front seat. So let's take the Avalon out and see how it performs. So starting off in the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid, the ride quality in here, as me just starting off with this video, is really smooth. This has Toyota Safety Sense P, which includes blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, forward collision warning with lane keep assist, lane trace assist. So it does come standard with Toyota's driver's assistance. This does have the company's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, which makes 215 horsepower. It's paired with a CVT transmission. Fuel economy is 43 in the city and 44 on the highway, and 44 combined. So it does not really get the best fuel economy out of the Camry. Gets better fuel economy than this. Even some of the competitors like the Honda Accord gets better fuel economy, like around 48 miles to the gallon. We can get this thing to go up to like 46, 47 miles a gallon. If you're a really conservative driver, you can definitely get this car up to really good fuel economy if you have a light foot. But visibility out of the Avalon here is really good. You have these somewhat big mirrors here. They do have blind spot monitor integrated into them, forward collision warning like I mentioned. But this thing is super smooth. Nice materials in here, wood trim, soft touch materials. These seats are in here really comfortable. I don't like that they're not cool seats for the price tag of this car. We do get 3-level heated seats, but dual climate control. But this car is really smooth. Even on these back roads here where I normally film at, it's really smooth in here. You don't really hear any outside noise. I don't even hear the tires. These are 215/55 width tires. They're 17-inch rim design, so kind of low profile tires to get the best fuel economy. But this thing is just dead quiet, and right now it's in EV mode. But once I put my foot down here, it kind of lost some kind of cut power there. But just, you know, with the wheels chirping and whatnot. This is front wheel drive. Toyota doesn't offer all wheel drive just yet. They probably do, but the dealership that I film at, they don't have any all wheel drive models just yet, even with the pandemic going on. So there's a lot of cars that's in high demand. So I think on the Avalon with the 2.5 liter, the one that I have right now, you might be able to get all wheel drive, maybe on the hybrid configuration, maybe, but it's going to bring the fuel economy down even more because it's going to have to have that all wheel drive system. But good commanding view of the road here. The car is really lowered to the ground. Kind of reminds me of a Honda Accord, but this thing rides really smooth. You can go on a long road trip, take your kids, and you have to worry about them waking up, or you have fill this car with your friends, and it's gonna perform just fine. 215 horsepower. It's adequate power. You know, it's a hybrid, so it's, you know, it doesn't have to have 300 plus horsepower, but it's really good. If you're looking for something a little faster and you can still get good performance with, I would recommend getting the RAV4 Prime that has 302 horsepower. I'm going to brake torque it. Yeah, that's what front wheel drive cars do. Even with 215 horsepower, it would still wheel hop and chirp the tires. So, you know, I wouldn't recommend, you know, brake torquing your car or anything like that. Like I say, it's going to get really good fuel economy still, or, you know, it's not going to win any drag races, but just driving this thing, it's a really well-rounded vehicle, and it has really good performance. But, you know, it's not gonna wow you in the sense of, you know, I'm gonna beat, you know, a Hellcat or anything like that. But you're definitely not, because this car is down a significant amount of horsepower. But putting this thing into sport mode here, it's in sport. The cluster here does turn a little, it does have this like red indentation, but flooring it. I think 0 to 60 there was maybe like the high 7 to 8 second range, maybe like 8 seconds the most. But you're not gonna be driving this thing like that because it's a hybrid. So I'm gonna just put this thing back into eco, and I'm gonna just cruise along here. And I have it in electric mode only, and this thing is dead quiet. But it's just like, I wish Toyota would just beef up the batteries and make the electric mode last a little bit longer, instead of just 2 or 3 miles of just strictly in electric mode only. But once you get past 25 miles an hour, there you go. Once you hear that beep, it's letting you know that it's disabled, and that's all you can go. So Toyota, you should definitely take a look into fixing that. The cabin here is really roomy. You can definitely fit 3 full-size adults, like I mentioned, from the back seat. When I was filming the back seats back there, 40.4 inches of leg room. That's matching the same leg room as the Honda Accord. So just in case you don't want to switch over to the Honda Accord, which is another good brand as well, you can just stay with the Avalon or the Toyota brand, just in case you're looking for a bigger back seat area. Spending time with the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid XLE, my Tesla has an upscale interior with a really smooth ride quality. So how much does an Avalon Hybrid cost? Starting price for my Tesla is $37,000. It does have the paint protection, the Toyota Guard, and that moonroof, which is like $1,000. My Tesla sticks for a grand total of $44,344. I'd like to give special thanks to South Dade Toyota for providing me with the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid XLE. If you're on the market for an Avalon Hybrid, you can come to South Dade Toyota and ask for Wilford or the general manager, Tony. And I hope you guys have enjoyed my full overview on the 2020 Toyota Avalon Hybrid. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.